Oh shit. Okay, we'll do press next map.
People would have imagined, like, playing the game since like 12 or 13, hitting top 500. Yeah, guy's been around despite his age.
That's what I remember for Rhino. It's the Odyssey days, the peak of North American Overwatch.
Bro, y'all acting like, oh my god, I couldn't bet. Y'all was gonna lose anyways. Y'all was literally gonna lose anyways.
With that type of legacy to see Rhino
On PG's life, SSG finna win.
while also protecting Kellen's Winston. So, wow. I mean, right away, unfortunately, Left does get that.
SSG? SS win.
Develop, I think, between Rhino and Kellen.
Shit on that fraud.
Freya Gaming from Seeker. A classic. I mean, yeah, you're speaking about Odyssey, what, 2019-ish, right? Second season going contenders.
Ugh.
I mean, Kellen's been around, like, he's been on the exact same, like, grind come up, right, as Rhino, just a little bit different. Green Esports, obviously.
You know why we say SS win?
He played on Element Mystic way back in the day.
I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Capping the point first. It's all Freya's.
I ain't even know what I was gonna say. I was gonna be like, because it's already game, you know, like GG type. No, never mind.
Right click potentially? No, gets a little bit of a kill on Lucamino.
No one says that, bro. Just stop talking.
Do end up gaining control of the point, and a re-engage from Rhino is gonna.
We got killing on point, almost got primal, beating the shit out of who's that? Rhino.
Now Lucamino around there, only relying on left. Ellen not wanting to take the leap upwards, or he will get booted straight in the ocean.
Lep getting caught out like a fish out of water. Let me know.
I mean, and Seeker.
Okay.
I like that guy on the loose.
To be fair, I felt that pain like viscerally when we were playing the other day, and I was a support player, like in our.
Oh yeah.
It's 2-tap by the Freya. I'm like, I guess I'm just dead the entirety of this map. I can't help you guys. And unfortunately,
Lenny has a pulse bomb. There's no. Oh, wait, that is not my team. Oh god.
The Freya is trying to get out, so let's get.
Don't fire me, bro. Don't fire me. Oh.
Oh, Rocket. Got left back. There's the.
Kellen dodging the pulse with ease.
Kellen, who's primal raging right now, is going to chase Rhino. Rhino with no leap either. So get away from these furious fists. The Spacestation Gaming.
I seen enough.
Hold on, despite losing Seeker.
SG in 5.
Left. Last one alive.
I seen enough. SG in 5.
I'm going to stay in there too long though. You look like a prune.
Right, last 5 territory here for Space Station. Sound barrier and this pulse bomb. I'm really hoping for Nightmare that they're able to actually maybe use this Bola shot, actually get the team in, and then they at least have the sound barrier as well as this primal range.
In 5, yes, they got 5 matches to grand finals.
The point is even more so, just to trigger overtime and fight as a full 5.
Yeah, Rocket's got it. It's good for now.
Lenny got clamps on a rocket.
Retouch. Currently,
B comes out from Bliss. Better B comes out from left though. How will SG retouch? How did Bliss go off the map? What happened? Okay.
Initially there from CJ, but quickly woken up. Seeker taking his high ground control rather.
Yeah, let's just nerf carry. Let's nerf carry.
Connects with Lucamino, but a quick cleanse sort him out. There's a Nightmare. There's Space Station get 99.
Yeah, make fun of my voice crack. Yep. Yep.
An ultimate that Space Station would have liked to hold on.
Make fun of something I cannot change. Yep.
Big key difference here between
Feel better about yourself?
CJ on the Ana has the access to sleep. The Nano can go over to Kellen here and make these dives just a little bit easier. So Winston just isn't getting evaporated. But you gotta be careful too because Rhino's trying to do the same thing. Over
Okay, Nano Frazier.
Oh, Seeker,
Rhino so dead. And that's game. That's game. That's game.
Yeah, I mean those right-click connections with the
That's game.
A lot. Like you are getting instantly deleted. Anything other than a Winston. Lucamino getting chased now. It's only a matter of time before Nightmare keel over. Almost boot Kellen off the map there.
Wait.
Close. Pulse bomb connects from Rocket. It's keeping the point alive for quite a considerable amount of time. No resources left. And now it is only Rhino, Sugar Free, and Bliss versus the one angry Winston. No primal rage. No more health bar left.
That wasn't even close. I was looking at 13 months. Whoop. This is actually a Kellen sweep.
Unfair when a Tracer just gets a perma pocket from Ilios. I think everybody dreams of this situation where Tracer.
Better than Zen. Perma Orb on the Zen.
True.
Real good. Remember Perma Orb, like way back when it warped didn't disconnect?
I love.
Beautiful stuff.
Well, I like playing.
Oh my god, look at these stats from SSG. How are we losing? How did we ever lose?
Well, right, like, very
Senyatta doesn't stand a chance, man. Like,
yeah.
Freya food.
One day he will. Yeah, the Zen versus every new DPS hero. Every single one of them just insta-kills it.
Yeah.
So sad. There's stats on your screen. Helen only dying a couple of times there. Nightmare want to get their way back in. Looks like it's going to be the same comps, mirrored for both Nightmare and Space Station as we go over to Well.
Yeah, CJ's not going to play the Ana this time, going over to the Kiriko, at least to get into the action a little bit faster.
I've never seen SSG lose on dive.
Suzu, oh my gosh. And again, so Jack, I think this is something we have to pay attention to for the series. Maybe not something that we had touched on enough at the start. Is Kellen like a kind of enemy? That
You say this and Kellen dies. He didn't get healed. Like I said, we've never lost on dive.
And if you're trading, that's okay. But like sometimes the trade wasn't a trade. It was just Kellen go back to spawn.
Yeah, it's a big issue with the Winstons here as well with the because you land a couple.
Wait, let me know where you TPing.
You died so fast. Speaking of which, Seeker goes backline, just solo. Yeah, just Seeker things, I suppose. Again, another player on my fancy roster, by the way. So yeah, glad he's getting.
You're just like PayPaling these people, man.
I am farming these points, is all I'm saying.
Look at this. Like I'm telling you, they have never lost COD, and that's a fact. You know it's true. They have never lost COD. What map do we take off Team Liquid? COD.
It's just so disgusting up against.
Yeah.
Very, very tough.
I mean, even just in our previous matchup, you sit in the window, you sit on these rooftops as the Freya. Now you can just land if you land the long range shots and bola shot that way, you just get denied so much room. Nightmare do close the gap a little bit.
Jarvis, make Rocket kill 5. That's not happening, buddy. We have Thanos versus Iron Man. We all know who Thanos wins.
Wow. Okay. Did you trade for Chronic? So 4 on 4.
Both Freya's dead.
They're trying to cap. Probably not going to get it. No. Nice headshot from Lucamino there across the map. It's going to force something. There it is. Okay, Nightmare actually do gain the point. Chronic.
Wait, they swapped out Freya to Sombra. What?
Jumping over to Sombra to get back to the point in time. Dead, however,
is that the truth?
Free with a pulse bomb. He doesn't even need to use it, but wouldn't be a bad option to attach it to Rhino right now. It looks like he's trying to go for it. Sugar Free had to recall. But this rush in this choke point for both Kirikos, just an overwhelming amount of damage. I mean, Chronic, as quick as he got back. Okay, well, I thought Sugar may have.
I saw that too, and I was
like, a little
bit
different.
Oh no.
Chronic, as quick as he came back on the Sombra, he died. So, see how long he ends up staying on.
I like the thought process. Get a manual hack onto the Winston. Kellen is going to be a little bit squishier if you can, you know, kind of combo that with Rhino's jump in as well. But now you're missing this big damage from the Freya. But if you could solo operate versus the Freya on the other side, you know, why not?
Okay.
Extra 3 there from Bliss. Hit Seeker though, most importantly, helping him survive this dive. Rhino with a primal rage, but Rocket's already.
I feel like our spectators all over the place, but I understand it.
Where is your prime, my friend? No kills for you. Maybe a couple of kills for Kellen. Pops the prime before the EMP actually, or the manual hack actually. Seeker is already back, man. This guy is just farming currently on the Freya.
Bro, we just missed the whole fucking fight.
Like, hey, what do you think of the hero? Just loves it. Mobility's great. You can double tap people. Like, it's just a DPS stream.
And Seeker was so good on it, especially in this
map
that they played yesterday. And once again shows up being able to get that pick onto left before they're even able to just have this full overtime contest.
Wait,
so
what?
Maybe
okay.
Cleaning things up with Sugar Free.
I suppose. It was Rhino.
No, this map.
Now. I mean, Sugar Free's the one putting up numbers. I'm going to be honest. You might see a lot of Seeker in the kill feed, but Sugar Free is 22 currently.
How are they losing?
Like you said, Rose, public enemy number 1 is Kellen.
Oh my god, what?
Deaths currently. Let's have a look. They can actually hold on to this point though. They've still got the recall. Some staying power. It is 99 with Nightmare, a couple of pixels away from actually capping the point. Surely it's not Atlanta Rain Outlaws moments here. There's the flip. Eventually, Nightmare.
What?
It looked like it was the most powerful of ultimates, but enough at the end of the day to.
How did I do this? How did I do this? I didn't even say anything.
Really start to get tough for them. You demand perfection at this point. Rhino's not close enough to the primal rage, where Bliss can just throw in the sound barrier.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Exactly that, right? You know Lep's not gonna have his, and you just hit the V and you hit the go button, and that's it. It's pretty much over.
There we go.
The back line has really suffered the most in this game. Chronic falling.
Easy club.
At the end, Space Station. Nice start against Nightmare. A 1-0 on control.
Okay.
All right, let's get some praise going.
Yesterday, but now where do we go from here, Jack? Because this is where things started to fall apart for Space Station a little bit. And even though they did look really good on Ilios, I think, like, can they?
Did you watch any of the Ultimates match? No, was it good?
Throughout the rest of the series.
Who did the Ultimates play?
Nightmare wants to start considering some of these bans onto Winston or maybe
AQ? Did AQ play Frey at all? Should I pred Nightmare so I can get bans? You're not gonna get any bans. It's gonna be a flat 3-0.
Players of the same kind of hero pools and their strength, same as Space Station. Although banning at this point, banning the.
Okay, I will say, like, no glaze, no bias coming from a straight spectator. I think SSG's strong suit is dive, and if they go towards like a brawl map, it might be a bit closer. But if it's dive, SSG 100% win. That's my take as a spectator.
Pure domination from Superstar. Sugar Free the same thing though, right? I mean, they're going to be putting up numbers. Tiny Shiny was saying it on the desk as well. How every single time we see Secret Sugar Free in the server, it's hard really not to just look at that kill feed, just build up with Sugar Free and Secret kills.
Yeah.
No glaze, no bias. I think Lenny's LeBron. We've been known this. We've been known this.
In the elimination feed, or we do see the Tracers and Genjis. I think that's something else that, of course, we know Sugar Free for. That amazing Genji. And as we see Circuit Royale, I mean, maybe the Genji does actually come out here.
Okay, Circuit Royale has came out.
We, see more Tracer as well,
we did see Team Liquid take SSG to Circuit Royale.
Like the Genji.
Are we going to see Sugar Free on Sojourn again?
Connects into the back, so either one. I'm happy with to see Tracer or Genji from Sugar Free.
I think Circuit Royale.
He was literally doing good at Soj.
A lot of teams, if you want to take them somewhere a little bit.
He was literally doing good on Soj.
Likes to play the ball, the Winston, like something super quick. Like, let's take you to Circuit Royale where we can maybe try and find our own pace and then set the tempo of the game. That's what we're seeing from a lot of teams that are underdogs coming into their series. Nightmare.
I think they played Sigma last. They played Sigma last time here, right? I'm pretty sure they banned or no, they played Sigma. They played Sigma and then Liquid played Ram.
It feels like, or you could just ban the Freya here too, because it is exceptionally strong on this map. Being able to kind of like hold the corners and dash in and out and get those double shots, it is pretty easy for the Freya. Looks like Rhino.
Yeah. I remember that map.
For Nightmare, Rhino only coming in for that one game so far this month.
Maybe I feel like Nightmare might play Pharah. Maybe I don't know. What other flex DPS do they have? Is it just Rocket, or do they have another one? Do they have King?
Stood out to me the most from Rhino's time and like the early days of North American contenders was Orisa.
Just Rocket, okay.
Orisa play was super brilliant.
I think let me see what their bans are, and then we'll see their comp.
Towards playing Sigma, but look at how well that just worked out for our previous series, where we saw Geeky just kind of like, smash the Sigma with Orisa. So that was a possibility, I think, after seeing Kellen play the Sigma yesterday.
Maybe so. I mean, Painkiller coming in, Rhino not obviously being able to play Winston likely here, so that does make a lot of sense. Painkiller is a fairly deep hero pool, even stretched to someone towards the like a Malga, for example.
We need to start having serious talks of how Zero might be one of the all-time greats nowadays.
A 3-0.
No, I did see a little bit of the quick esports versus Virtus Pro match. That was a crazy match. I think VP really underrated them, and it caught them off guard a lot.
Trying to identify some of these bigger win
Not to like downplay quick esports play, but they played really good.
A lot of these teams haven't had the same type of time to work together. Like
I did see no, I did see a bit of the AQ versus the Ultimates game.
Both of them have had international LAN time in practice, which just breeds a different type of team.
Bro, Libda is just too good at Soj.
We picked up a lot of new players because we lost our squad. Let's kind of just see what we can make of this, and so yeah, see what works, especially against a team like Spacestation. If you take a map, like, also amazing.
The casual beating us up.
Well, Dallas, DreamHack Dallas is coming up rather soon, and there is a stadium show match going down. So make sure you go pick up your tickets if you're in the area. Or
I'll be there, y'all. Make sure to tune in and support me at DreamHack Dallas.
24 4th at 3 p.m. Central Time. You can see the link down at the very bottom there to grab your tickets right now.
Nah, I'm capping. I'm sorry. I'm capping my ass out. I'm capping my ass out, bro. My bad. I'm be at home watching.
It's been good. It's a very, very chaotic, very hectic game mode to play and to also cast, like watch. But it's a whole lot of fun. I'm sure a lot of you have been jumping in and playing your hearts out recently.
Truly? Thanks for 50 months. What's up, man? How's it going?
I asked for that.
I will say.
I don't know whether
Wait, what are the bands? Did I just hear Zen?
ask for that.
The Junkrat is super far out of left field, but I'm here for it. All right, Nightmare. Banning Sigma.
Okay, we banned May and they banned Sigma. So is it a Ram Mirror? Maybe Orisa? I'm assuming Ram Mirror.
Okay, so no Sigma from Kellen. Maybe actually forcing him to play something a little bit different. Are we going to see Kellen actually commit?
Why they banned me? No, I don't think they banned me.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I think this is the first time I've actually seen a May ban. This is actually the first time I've seen a May ban.
And with the Spacestation banning the May, one less tool really to kind of shut down the rush and control the battlefield as well. I wouldn't be too shocked to see. You could even see Malcolm, but like Orisa, Ram.
I'm eating Wingstop. I feel like PGE. Shit good as fuck, isn't it?
Like a wrecking ball at Winston, he can. I think the team has the potential, especially against a team like Nightmare, to do that, to trip them up. But
I swear, like the first couple seasons of Overwatch 2, it was like a hardcore May meta for a long time. It was like Ram May for a while actually.
Already up a map, Nightmare, not quite showing all that they have just yet. This team, a lot of talents, but
It was like May Reaper, May Hanzo, May Soj.
some of them.
I remember that's when I first started getting into competing.
So interested to see how they decide to approach this. I think Kellen being able to show
My
us
first meta
Orisa
was May
is
Hanzo.
gonna be a very necessary, flexible look for us, especially because Painkiller also has a great Rumatra.
Opinion on Hunter, he chill.
Oh, you really could see Malga. I guess you can see anything on this map nowadays. But yeah, I feel like for Space Station, they went into the Champions Clash really
cool.
setting their sights on trying to execute dives.
No, that sounded like a fucking like to be honest in middle school, but nah, I fuck with him.
Or Wrecking Ball, hoping to stand up to some of the best dive teams in the entire world. I think for this stage, you can do that with the map.
Who are you most comfortable on when playing Play CBS?
Really
Tracer.
require that versatility. And so for Kellen to be able to play the Orisa here, I have a lot of high hopes that this is going to be a hero that maybe they can pull out a little bit later. Maybe where Winston, that just might not be the right call for them.
Still Chronic there initially, just jumping on the Widow. Waiting for Seeker to dash up on that ledge, the Florida Mayhem ledge.
What?
Sugarfree though, wow, okay.
Damn!
Look at Mino. Taking this high ground is super important too. Obviously, getting people out.
Okay, I don't.
Is good. And Sugarfree's just not.
I don't know how strong Orisa is on this map.
Trying to sit up there sometimes can be a little deadly. All right,
I feel like as Orisa, you get poked out so hard.
Killer picks up a couple of.
Like, you get so many cooldowns forced before you can even walk.
Great sleep for Lucamino, and you saw the nade follow up as well, just to help Nightmare secure that first team fight pretty handedly. And now as you start to round this corner, I think this is where Painkiller already is taking a good.
Yeah, let me close price. Hold on, my bad.
Around this first corner, you still have the Ram shield that's fairly healthy. And let's see who gets.
Yeah, Ram is very much easier to cycle cooldowns and push.
They're both quite close, but it's gotta play patient.
I feel like as Orisa on this map, you're always gonna be on the backhand, like right now.
That's for sure.
Like he got all his cooldowns forced and he's 1 HP. So they have to give up the entire corner.
In this corner, owning every CD possible. Still Vortex as well.
They can never push. Now, okay, Kellen just, like, I don't know. Kellen was pushing, then Lenny got out. It's looking rough. It's looking rough. It's looking rough. But they should be able to hold this corner pretty long.
Oh, there's the bola shot.
Rocket guy, Nano. Go to Rocket Cam.
It doesn't really ever feel worth it. Okay, the back line though. Yeah, nice kill onto Bliss. Almost got to take it down though. Bliss should definitely put up some fighting fists. The Painkiller just getting a few resets. And another nice sleep from Lucamino.
Well, I mean, hey, Lenny got his one though.
Looks good. I don't actually hate the throwing a bullet shot long range? Because I think you saw some like a very like small interesting interaction.
No, the lean Genji is actually kind of hard, but that's too much glaze if I get Lenny skin.
Really takes the memo and starts to step forward. Just like while the support isn't really there to help with the front line pressure. So now Nightmare, like they have this annihilation.
Okay, Lenny Braun.
Wow, that is a fast nano blade though.
Yeah, El Clasico. Unfortunately, Rocket is deflecting all of those slaps.
Nice.
Eventually, Sugar Free cuts him down. He's only found one, but his Painkiller ends up picking up 3 with the Nemesis form.
He got his too. He got his too.
Oh, word, Nightmare. Have to take that trade. And Nano Blade? I mean, a lot of that was on Rocket, drawing the ire of Sugar Free, hitting him with a deflect. And we're like, well, where are you going to dash now? You can't kill anybody. You're going to have to spend all your blade on me, and then we're going to have Painkiller just instant the backline. No Nano required, even Nightmare there, because Rocket's now got a blade.
Yeah, so Rocket could just go in with the blade. Without the nano, it's not as impactful, but I think like you're still hoping that.
Ew! My goal has never left. Blocked by Lenny Braun.
Sugar Free, breaking his ankles, dashing up into the sky. So that ult not getting too much.
My glorious king, give me another year.
Not a whole lot here. Still a fairly even fight.
He needs some help though. He needs some help though. Damn.
You see another nano get sent in, or sorry, Anti gets sent in from Lucamino. And here's where like the nano can actually come into play. Nano, you've got bullet shot from Chronic.
No.
Now it's free.
I just
Sugar Braun, no.
Yeah, and Sugar Free dashes backward to his Ana to get healed, but CJ now caught out. Painkiller just forced himself into that.
Bro, SSG looks like they're on different pages of the same book. What are we doing? Carnier, thanks for the 8 months.
4 minutes go into this third point. I mean, Chronic is honestly beating the crap out of Seeker right now. Like, straight up. Seeker's 2 and 5. Chronic is 10 and 2.
Yeah, I think this is Nightmare identifying the right targets. So I think it's going to be the Freya or support most of the time.
It's not as fun when my team's losing. I really get you, bro.
A great way to just be able to help you kind of take some of this space, especially if you want to try to play a little more forward on the corner. The nade does get a big purple onto Sugar Free, but you're really waiting patiently to kind of maybe send in this nano boost on a Painkiller, even with that annihilation almost ready.
Oh, that is a really good ult there from healed up really quickly. You see that nades coming in from Bliss, tagging.
Like, it's just, I feel like we might be better if we opt out into the Ram. I feel like Orisa doesn't have as much pushing power as. Okay, Sugar Braun. He never left. Braun never left. Braun never left. Braun never left.
For Nightmare to hold on to. Sugar Free being able to force Lucamino back. There's no additional aid or heals coming in. Save left. Rather quick demise.
Kind of okay though. You still have a
No, Kill is not bad. I just feel like they need to match Ram. I don't know.
Don't have to deal with a fortified Orisa anymore.
I feel like they should just match Ram.
Kind of thinking like, okay, now you have to deal with the defense matrix to actually eat up the pulse bomb. But this annihilation.
I feel like D.Va's not that bad either. I think D.Va shits on Freya really hard.
Everybody is very mobile, apart from Bliss, of course. This is playing so far back that it's Annihilation. They're probably going to look to maybe even go high ground here. Rocket is trying to take control of it.
No way. Heal me, Bliss!
Heals from Bliss. Where's the heals? One Seeker. Maybe there was one little shot there, but Seeker needed a lot more.
What?
Rocket coming out with heals. Kern takes care of Rocket, but now Bliss is in trouble. A Vortex connects onto the high ground, and Lucamino snipes him out. Bliss basically unable to move as that Vortex connected directly with his face. Sugar Free now on the point, and now the annihilation.
Lenny playing KD, not touching there.
As Nightmare cap with time.
Now that was a
Okay, my bad.
As long as possible. We actually saw Lucamino hold on to that nano for quite some time, and it's because Nightmare recognized, like, if we have these pieces online at the right time.
I don't know. I think they should just take the mirror, bro.
When everybody's already so low, we do not see
okay.
completions very often.
Look, yo. Oh my God, bro. They actually show the scoreboards at the worst moments. They actually show the scoreboards at the worst moments.
Tracer too. Jeez, like a Seeker is 6 deaths, and most of those are off the back of just like Tracer running you down.
Just take it off, man. Take it off.
Right now,
Stop it. Take it off, man. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
He's always putting on numbers.
Don't listen to him. Take it off.
Get a quick Space Station Gaming listen and see what they can really improve here, because Nightmare kind of had their number on their attack.
How did we get on Winston?
Genji.
Uh-oh. Bro, this VC tense as fuck. Are we listening in or what? This VC tense as fuck.
Oh, the Ram DC.
Oh, I'm muted. Hey, that's on me. I'm muted. I'm muted. I'm muted. That's on me. That's on me. Am I mudded? Am I mudded? That's on me. That's on me. That's on me.
Ram DC. Okay, it's all good. So no being wasted, luckily, and nothing too serious as the doors hadn't even opened. But yeah, losing the tank there, not great, not great. Hopefully, Painkiller can jump back in just a moment.
Okay, it was quiet. What?
Genji, Lucio are gonna hold top left. Oh, the Ram DC.
It literally was quiet.
Okay.
It's still quiet. What?
DC. Okay, so good though.
Now I'm curious.
Yeah, but well, it's just like
personal story.
it's just like a common thing. I think.
Bro, tell me how Braun didn't say a single word.
Never had that happen.
Bro.
No, I've been
Fish
really
don't chew on
lucky. I
once.
think about it. I
No,
know,
he
like,
actually doing
I gave him, like, a
the
little
comeback.
love bite earlier, but like he doesn't actually actively sit there and chew wires or anything. I
That's
would
good.
honestly be worried
That is
about
good.
that for like, what if the pet gets like shocked or something?
Deep sea sharks have been known to bite through cables and stuff, though. Like underwater, like deep sea diver, like cables, like on the bottom of the ocean. They've been known to like try and bite through them, which is kind of crazy.
I wonder what they think it is.
Dude, I need to hydrate, man. I feel like I'm just these days I just haven't been drinking water on stream. Have you realized that? I'll be going like 4 or 5 hours without a sip of water.
Use their eyes really ever.
I need to start
It's more
hydrating
of a
myself.
test bite. That's what a lot of shark bites are as well. It's like not
That's true.
predator instinct, like going for like a kill on something. It's more like a test bite to see what it is.
Can you give me a countdown from
I'm
5?
kind of
They
wondering.
haven't got hands.
Well, I mean, like the sharks have a good.
I
sense
just saying
of
why have you prayed against all your friends?
Sense movement
Sure,
around them.
it
He
might
just
be
said
that.
SSG win and then he predicted nightmare. What, like, what is your issue?
Are they getting a signal?
What's your issue, man?
They have to test it out.
What's your
I'm
issue?
not sure.
Last night you was talking about how you want Lenny to win.
Tell
us.
Don't forget to connect.
We was late night in the VC and you was talking about Lenny, bro. You gotta win it all, bro.
Battle.net account to pick up some sweet drops that are going on right now for May 8th through the 28th. You get that top section, then 29th to the 15th. Get those. Yeah, they look great. I think I've got most
But the
of mine.
multiplier.
95% for my 8-hour OWCS icon. I don't know how.
I'm seeing a lot of 2s in chat right now. I'm not seeing a lot of 1s typing.
But I guess maybe I should have it on. I should have it on.
Soupy saying I would never, yeah.
Okay, I'll turn it on and I'll mute.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a lot of time, Rose. It is
Yeah,
really
we know what you
really
are.
good. I've just seen actually that Painkiller is back in the lobby, so it should be good to go in a couple of moments.
Mini all these things are 2 months.
Situated. Unfortunately, it reset the stats, which is kind of annoying when you DC. So yeah, we'll be back in the action in just.
What Braun was doing in the comm chat. Oh my, it's gonna be the locker room, isn't it?
Their attack.
Oh.
A little quiet, honestly. Seeker obviously chirping up a little bit, but nothing too crazy in terms of comms or setting up strats. Just
Bro,
have an idea
I'll
what
say
they
it.
do,
Since Lenny got a girlfriend, he became a real goon.
Just kind of rolling with
I'll say it.
now, seems.
I say it. I'll say
I
it.
think this is
I get it. Me
always
too.
gonna be a little bit of a tough map for them, just like not being able to play the. Well, okay, I say not usually able to play something like the Winston, but it does seem like something that Kellen is hovering over. We see a quick little Widowmaker look from the Seeker before he goes back to the Freya. But yeah,
A chemo thing's in 4 months.
really-
Though for Kellen,
yeah, he actually can.
instant play.
Okay, okay. SSG is now on dive on Circuit Royale. How will this pay off?
Getting vortexed as you are mid jump.
And also-
Is the Kevin Gambit going to win us the game
Yeah, not great.
or cause us a disaster?
Here, can he get past this ram without? Normally the Rams, if they see the Winston diving in, popping a vortex down where they land, the final nail in the coffin for that Winston dive. Good anti-no in the front line, although it only hits Painkiller, although it will still take a fair amount of damage. He can't dish any back out as he had to cross his arm.
Yeah.
See, waiting for a Winston jump, and then you can kind of go in. Almost getting chunked though.
Yeah, again, nice vortex. I mean, that's the big thing here for the Ram to keep an eye on is where that Winston jumps into. If you hit a vortex, that Winston is going to die super quick.
I just watching a Tracer's body fly across
Man.
the map because Ramatra punched you too hard. Oh.
Shout out Ramatra Punch and old OWCS.
True. Wow, I mean, this
I
is
wonder why-
tough. I think CJ needs to just kind of use the nano now to help get Kellen a little more damage.
Yeah, I mean,
Sig is banned. 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 Nano Winston.
The Ram's so good at holding that space and just continues to do so. Just kind of walking out the back line now. Oh, Kellen does get anti-nated, but this Nano doing practically nothing. It's taking this high ground, sure, but Product just walks forward, uses his ult, kills CJ, and then could just hide behind Painkiller or his shield. Kellen is also dead, so 2 minutes to go. You've got Primal, but I mean, Spacestation with this dive on circuit, it's a bit haphazard.
I don't like this. I just don't.
Possible. Look, dive is possible on this map, but if Painkiller's playing like this and you're playing against a Ram, it's way harder.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, like, we've seen teams actually play the Winston dive on Circuit Royale before, but I think you are always going to struggle to find purchase with the
Okay.
Winston,
Signs of life.
unless you just, like, can actually find a way on.
Ew.
Stick though from Sugar Free, Seeker takes
How did Leb just kill 3? How did Leb kill 3? Nerf, you know.
Claiming most of the kills. Sugar Free versus Painkiller on the point, but I think he's going to need a few more ibuprofen now.
Painkiller has ult. Does he pop it though? Does he pop it?
He's got the annihilation,
Nah.
but desperately trying to save it. Sugar Free hounds him down, gets the kill before Lucamino and Leb can come back for heal.
I think there can still be a touch from Rocket. There is a world where
We
Nightmare
popped
gets to
out
go in
at
and try
1
to-
in the morning.
Get a little bit of a contest so that they actually can go in and use this for Mantra Annihilation. But they get pushed a little bit too far back there. From
She wanna swap to a Lowry?
It would have been a really nice pick, just having that nade applied to him as well. And now Nightmare can have this Annihilation for an earlier hold on point 2. I'd take that too.
Yeah, definitely. They've up there pretty nice.
Where
There's the Primal Rage. Now having to go maybe a little bit more aggressive. Seeker using the bows in the back line. Yeah, nothing.
Wait, they killing Primal? Oh.
Nicely. Again, still got Primal
Oh my.
Rage. The orbital ray on the point, Painkiller. Now popping the annihilation.
Oh, the SSG backline needs to live. Nice.
Really use this orbital ray.
No.
He's trying to make the best use of it, but just completely out of position. Can't get healed up by CJ.
Damn.
Now, obviously, Ross is dead. Nightmare holding onto this high ground. I'm curious of how long Kellen's actually going to stay on the Winston, because it is a slow slog. You do require the nano to get the job done. It's in CJ a lot of the time trying to fight his way through Painkiller to get any value.
I mean, at least you do have the nano soon, so if you just kind of delay engaging into this fight a little bit longer, then maybe that nano is available to help you initiate that. But, I mean, the fact that Nightmare actually dealt with an orbital ray is crazy. With an almost like singularly an annihilation there. Kellen back again without the nano boost from CJ with that pulse bomb. And you're right. Yeah, I mean, Jack, I think they're going to stick to the Winston. I just don't know.
Oh?
Okay, Seeker luckily received that nano, but a good sleep.
I feel like every time that... Okay, nice.
Shuts down the Freya.
They got something going. They got something going.
Almost lost nano there. He sent it out just before Rocket tapped him in the head. And then 30 to go. Recontest available for Nightmare. They've got nano. They're going to have Ray. This is looking like a hold here for Nightmare if they play their cards right.
Nano boost, you can put it onto the Ramatra if you want to. It makes it so much.
Is this like hard
more
meta?
clear than it already has
No.
with the shield in tow as well.
Freya's hard meta.
So we'll see where Lucamino decides to apply.
But, like, I don't think Juno Ana is meta.
Shot too. A Seeker misses.
Yeah, pull a shot and connects with CJ. And with that nano boost, that extra damage is just too much for the frail Ana. 60 seconds to go. Not the largest investment in the world. That's 2 ults from Nightmare. They've got Ray.
Actually, no. Maybe Juno Ana is meta. I don't know. Hard to say.
It's sugar-free pulse bomb.
Because I feel like Brig gets shit on really hard by Freya, but...
It's so tough because I feel like Sugar Free's also been getting shut down a lot, whether it's asleep or Painkiller's just kind of going 1v1 against this Tracer. Sugar Free doesn't really have too many different ways that you can kind of sneak up on the enemy either on the second point. That isn't getting covered by where Nightmare is already taking this position. Sugar is trying to play on the stairs and actually get a wraparound, but...
Okay, Lenny Brown has a pulse.
Looking at him as he's trying to
Oh
get
my!
this bomb.
Wait, what?
Oh, doesn't quite Rajax. The race goes off, and Chronic and Rocket are making good use of it. 10 seconds to go as Rocket finds a triple at the very end. There's the team kill banner coming in. Is there going to be a touch? Potentially Kellen gets there in time. No, not quite enough to get the leap as Nightmare. They're tying this series up. What a map, a Circuit Royale. Kellen Winston, it looks good most of the time, but the answers were just not there. I mean, Painkiller was shutting him down on the ram, and then some fantastic as well to top that off.
But this is just not the map. Like, especially.
Are we
Sigma,
serious?
I think that was the exact game plan that Nightmare wanted to go for. You ban out Sigma, you force Kellen to play something that's maybe unideal for how Nightmare can actually counter it.
Are we serious?
Exactly what the doctor ordered. I mean, Painkiller looked amazing. Rocket on this Tracer.
This song is too good.
Like, it just made this backline's life on Space Station so miserable.
Well, I gotta save this when we win. When we win, I'll play this song.
Yeah, really nice positioning from Painkiller as well. You are just kind of waiting in the front line. Okay, Kellen jumps past me, that's fine. Do I vortex him or do I vortex the back line? Maybe go for a kill. I think Painkiller played very well on the ram. Nice stuff from Rockets, cleaned it out too. All right, Nightmare. There is a they know he do be balling.
Okay, Kevin on ball.
No shot, he's not hiding off.
Bang!
Instantly speared. they knew Kellen's wrecking ball.
Wait, where is Lep going? Kill that prod! Whoa, 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 whoa! How are we losing to this? Come on, y'all!
Hey, Lucamino was nowhere to be found there. MIA was next to his Orisa. The best of starts.
Let's go, SSG!
Okay, you know, now what do you do, Nightmare? I feel like the Wrecking Ball plays even better after you have control of the flashpoint and you just get to play a little bit more defensive. Like, Kellen is just gonna like, perma mark this Juno.
Picking the fuck out my nose.
If you're Nightmare, you just kind of...
Ew! SSG on dive is unbeatable! SSG on dive is unbeatable!
With these Tracer and Freya comps, like, the Tracer classically follows up with a slam dive like this or a Winston.
You can't beat them on dive. You can.
Honestly, you could argue a little bit better. Those bolts can connect people that are launched in the sky.
Slam down, Tracer comes in, Freya
Last map wasn't a dive map.
Yeah, I mean, like, Sugar
Simple.
farming now.
What do you mean now?
They're getting bonked.
Hold on, let's talk with the caster. What do you mean now?
This
Yeah, this is not close. That's first point. Spacestation, kind of rolling.
What you mean now?
No problem. Oh, you want to ban the Winston? It was like kind of a bait, right, Rose? And you said it at the very start of the map. They can play Winston for the rest of the map now, or the series even.
Or you could just go play. Wow, the Wrecking Ball looks great. Just play the Wrecking Ball. Or if you don't care, it's like, wow, we're gonna beat you with the Wrecking Ball and we're gonna beat you with the Winston. They didn't even use any ults there, Jack, for that.
Why is Lenny on a Valorant crosshair?
Everything now.
You want Overwatch, bro. Using Overwatch crosshair.
Not playing Freya anymore just to not get Goomba stomped, and now is a manual hack for the Wrecking Ball. Like, yeah, this is not usually the
How is this my fault?
that often works out for these teams when they pick the Sombra.
Good eat from Painkiller, but Lucamino is already dead. That orbital ray to push Nightmare onto the point.
Clean.
Painkiller right now.
Oh, my Painkiller has eaten every single ult.
Oh, second ult eat there from Painkiller. Okay, eats both Sugar Freeze and Seeker's ults. Will it matter? Probably not. I mean, Painkiller was.
Yeah, there's no way they lose this. I feel like Chronic always swaps to Sombra here. I mean, Sombra's definitely really good here, but
Yeah, they just couldn't do anything. There's no response here.
Man, I mean, they used sound barrier there too, and they still lost the fight. That's nice tracking.
Great.
Oh, now they're going to so now they're going to Mauga.
well, I'm good now.
Like they're giving up on the original game plan. Now it's Mauga Sombra.
Let's go, bro.
You don't usually see these two heroes together. But Chronic is
Kiddo thinks it's 6 months.
I
Whoop.
think the idea here, get the
Wait.
Sombra to the EMP and then use it and swap after that, if that works.
And Left's already dead.
Yeah, I mean, it's just SSG on dive unbeatable.
This is a bang.
How did Rocket just kill my backline? What?
Nothing they can do. I mean, Spacestation wasn't dead, but it's like, yeah, whatever. Like, you come back with EMP, that's the big fight winner, but
No way.
good luck hitting multiple people.
I'm sorry. Okay, the lap was on that a little too long. I know the life weaver is just to get the life grip, but I was like, that's like 4 seconds on life.
Wow, he actually got carried there.
A little too much.
That is crazy. Holy shit.
No, okay, there's the OT, forced by Rocket. Here's the recall, another one there through from Painkiller.
Oh my.
Connects on the point.
Don't even use the EMP. They can't.
Yeah, they can't. They can't. They do just be dying. This team, that's 2-0.
I've seen enough SSG win. SSG
I mean,
win.
if the EMP doesn't work here, then like this is real struggle street for Nightmare. You know, Chronic now has this for the next flashpoint. This should be a team fight that they win. But even when they had barrier advantage on that second flashpoint at the start, they didn't win that fight either. So you really gotta hope that the Sombra pick actually works out for you for this flashpoint fight.
Mina was lucky there. They get EMP. Oh, hits 3.
Such a broken ass ultimate.
Okay. Both Bliss and CJ cowering in a corner. 1 EMP, 1 kill. Can they get the point? Of course, this ball has the mines, and CJ back in a moment. Manual hack onto the wrecking ball, but Chronic's already dead. Rocket forced to recall the pulse bomb in hand. Has to navigate these mines, but good luck, even with a map, you couldn't do it. Sugar Free hits the recall of his own with a pulse bomb. See, like,
How is Blitz killing everybody?
these kill stick, and they're not even giving them a chance to actually even cap the point. Sugar Free, it's just so free, man.
Hey, I see what you did there, Jaws. I see what you did there, Jaws. That was good, bro. That was good. Oh my god.
I'm calling it.
Yeah, I'm with you. This is, I mean, like, put it in perspective. Like, the team has full perks.
Lenny blinks a right click.
Most of the rest of Nightmare is struggling to get the second one. I think we've all been there.
Oh.
Chronic is now dead on Cassidy. Now
He was a cast, by the way. You might not recognize the humble.
Chronic just can't seem to figure out what to play here.
Pro was Cassidy at some point, getting spawn capped by Kellen. Bro's like, admin, please. He's B-hopping through Ivy, down connector. Guy won't be started.
A lot of the Koreans blink with shifts, but
There's the cage. Okay, semblance of control, and Kellen appears from nowhere. Okay, Painkiller with 2 though, but Kellen and Bliss make it even as Painkiller wondering where the rest of his team went. The rush was initially used by CJ there. But
those people who like use pulse bomb on anything but
Bliss
Q are just maniacs to me. Actual psychopaths.
drive up and Lep is at least healing him, but Bliss is booping Lep around, and Lep has the sound barrier, but too scared to use it because he might Ajax in front of however many people are watching right now. Point's gonna get recapped by Space Station Rose, and they still got mines.
this is over. It feels so over. I mean, Kellen
Goes yes in the 4 months.
They actually go in. Someone's gonna get hit into it. Sound barrier comes out, but like, who can touch the point?
They got it, Rose. They got the flip. At what cost? DJ Zika dead. Rocket hunting for the Lucio. Here's the skates.
It's a sloppy fight, but I think it's still turnable for SSG.
Try to even just find one person on their screen. Lucamino is crouching in a corner.
Does
know there's
not want to
vibes.
get a headshot right now. This is like they're scared of the Lucio Kiriko vibes.
They're like turning their headset up to 200% volume to hear the ball 7 light years away. Is what they're doing right now, Rose.
You like just wait till you can throw on motion
No.
controls with the rumble on the mouse or something.
Okay, here we go.
The Sombra heal.
Nice little hack from Chronic, supplementing the healing there onto the Malga. The 3rd healer, the Sombra. I think one of the sillier perks in the game, and I'm all here for it, to be honest with you.
Okay, B push.
There's the flip too. They're gonna let it go for free. Sound barrier connects and Bliss ints into the back line. Oh my word, that was a lot of damage.
Oh no.
Right now,
No!
Suffering from a bit of hubris there, chasing the Lucio. Okay, Nightmare. Is this the point that they desire? They're going to be able to get it. Yeah, Kellen doesn't even bother going for the retouch rose. They're on the board. Maybe the Malga was the answer.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, I actually feel like Sombra shits on Freya.
A lot more than just the Malga. You finally got a chance to see like the sound barrier work out there for the team, playing together around the Sombra as well. These hacks from Chronic have been a lot more impactful. Now they also have those perks unlocked. I think Nightmare have had a much better time in things, but the job's not done. Jack, it's been struggle streets here to even get one.
Oh my god.
But that's a great start.
Yeah, good kills. Yeah, Chronic go for the manual hack, hits the virus, and then Kellen's health bar disappeared instantly. Okay, Nightmare. Picking up the Malga, making it work. Cardiac Overdrive, extremely good to help out allies when they get slammed, like doing a bit of damage, getting a bit of healing. The Chronic also healing people with the hack. Doesn't result in a whole
Oh my god. Kellen is just getting bullied.
Ooh. Ball gets caged. Kellen gets a Susie low, can actually get out of there.
He's out. It's all good. Cage got destroyed in the end.
Oh my god, he's actually getting bullied.
By the way, it's 256 healing right now. For the Sombra, so yeah, he's doing a lot of work in the lion's share. Painkiller chasing Sugar Free. Okay, Space Station now slowly losing control of this map.
All right, Seekers come back on the Sojourn. It's gonna have the overclock. I mean, this is an overwhelming number of ults from Space Station as soon as they come back in. But you gotta deal with this EMP. Bliss doesn't have the sound.
Okay, SSG have 4 ults, upcoming 5. Nightmare also got 4 ults too.
Deal with the EMP.
No.
Oh, and Chronic again, like great scouting there to know where Kellen's gonna be coming from. That's the 200% sound for you.
Kellen is Kellen needs to get off ball now.
Sound barrier just end up connecting, same with that EMP. Suzu onto Seeker to try and save his life, but God, you need about 7 ambulances to carry all the pieces of him left.
Oh goodness.
Nightmare.
Orisa's not bad.
Second point. Managed to come back. Space Station, they're like, well, the ball was working, but not anymore. Kellen switching over to the Orisa. A bit more honest, at least.
I feel like I think they just need a Malga mirror.
Dare I say this is reverse sweep territory on this map?
But I don't think Kellen plays Malga like that.
For the first 2 points with Space Station, just like
now it's getting pretty serial. I think the Kellen Orisa switch is a good.
How did Bliss insta die? How did Bliss insta die?
Not good. Rocket getting Bliss before Bliss can even get the sound barrier online is crazy.
Okay, Kellen with the E.
Post bomb eating from Kellen though. But
oh, Lenny.
Control from the Malga is just so immense. Sugar Free's also dead. Like, this is a problem for Space Station now. So this game, and what they thought was probably going to be pretty easy, at least this map, is slowly but surely running away from them.
And now they're gonna have Cage, sound barrier again from Lep in a couple of percent. But really the big kind of nail in the coffin for Nightmare to close out this map is gonna be the CMP. Chronic is very close. And if Chronic can get another manual hack onto like, wow, Sugar Free, take away the mobility. Jeez, Bliss has a lot on the shoulders to actually use the sound barrier and keep Space Station in this. Because Jack, looks like Nightmare could get this EMP online pretty quick, so like, Bliss has to hold it for that, or
wait, Rocket's dead.
Can use it aggressively.
He's so close. There's the hack, there's the heals, EMP coming in. Bliss has still got the sound barrier though, he needs to use it. Oh, he connects.
Okay, nice.
Luckily they're saved by that overhealth as painkiller.
As long as no one gets traded, don't trade anyone.
Railgun. Okay.
Nice.
Back to the real Seeker, playing that Sojourn. They get the cap rose, 97% for Nightmare. They've got a cage.
It's a one-fight territory.
Space Station, you gotta be careful. It's do or die.
But they have cage though. I mean, it should be fine. We have Kiri and Orisa.
Cage is really what concerns me here. I think the cages have been good for painkiller. Obviously, not always converting.
I'm sensing a cage, Jax. I'm actually sensing a cage, Jax.
Or CJ in the cage.
Do not let them catch.
No.
Painkiller just got the cage down now. Yeah, Kellen has to get in there. Terror Surge available to him. As Painkiller just gets blown up instantly. Nightmare do end up capping the point, but Kellen is super low. A virus does end up connecting, but Sugar Free's there with a kill on Chronic. A little spear spin there for Kellen trying.
It's all on Sugar Run.
Hits him with the boot, but Sugar Free with a kill. Make that a BB even a third. The 1v1, he loses it against Lucamino, and Nightmare closed that map out. A reverse sweep on Suravasa. An unbelievable showing of fortitude there from Nightmare.
What? Lucamino with the biggest hero play in this series so far. Winning, oh my gosh. Lucamino was the only player alive at that point that was on the flashpoint, able to win it. That was your reverse sweep.
Kicking yourself right now if you're Space Station. You are dominating, absolutely dominating them on those first 2 points. As soon as Painkiller switched to the Mauga, it slowly started tipping the scales. You see that every day?
That's sus. This is sus. I don't know how I like Space Station's odds now getting the win in this series.
I'm not listening to Autumn, bro. Get this trash shit out of here, man.
Rose.
I would
ban
be
him.
so tilted.
Hunter's got to, pick up the book, get rid of the pictures of Danny real quick, find something new.
You so butthurt.
Space Station, remember, Rose, coming into this map,
Send this to Lenny.
the band second. Not even choosing.
Hey guys, my name's
first.
Zypher.
And the
I reached top
Winston was
500
banned
manning
by
tracer.
Nightmare. And go,
How are we even saying this about Lenny, bro?
we dominate on the Wrecking Ball, first 2 points. Painkiller switches to Mauga, and then it's all over. So now we go to these next couple of maps. Space Station chooses. They're definitely not banning second this time, that's for sure. They now get to play the Winston on a third.
SSG had a 5 KD at launch. I know that was Lenny's KD. I know that was Lenny's KD. I 100% know that was Lenny's KD.
0.7 to SSG. They lose the map against Nightmare's 1.8. That is how hard they were dominating on the first 2 points.
That's
Fuck you talking about you not betting on your friend. Did I lose 250K? Fuck you, bro.
I think that might
What
be
did
the
I do?
biggest, like, KD death.
How was it? I'm literally spectating.
spaghetti drop we have seen so far this season. I'm pretty sure.
Just fucking bet, bro. Just fucking bet.
Space Station pick Runasapi. Nightmare
God.
maybe closing this one out. The Winston is available.
Just fucking bet,
Space
man.
Station if they want to pivot to old. But yeah, disgusting stuff on Suravasa. Now, if you're Space Station here, do you just go ahead and ban the Mauga? It's like, okay, we don't want to mess with it. Just get it out of here.
Yeah, I think you have to ban first this time. And
Then, yeah, there's no way they're banning second.
Like, ban the Mauga, please. Gosh, like,
I mean-
oh my goodness.
Hello, PG4. I came to the stream to have fun and watch OWCS NA Stage 1 and chill. As I was watching, I noticed there's a pred button. I shouldn't have clicked it. Can I get a refund? Let me know.
Like, extremely good. We'll have to wait and see if Space Station have something hooked up.
We all lose together.
At some point, that was their undoing on Suravasa, a reverse sweep. Like you said, a spaghetti.
Why did Sango, their best friend, has typed all in Nightmare? Never stop believing on your friends.
Jump to a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Why I'm seeing a lot of twos, bro. Everyone knows he's a KD saver. Everyone knows he's a KD saver.
Coming in, Lucio banned by Nightmare.
You can't even deny that. You know he's a KD saver.
I instantly saw the bans. Or like the mental damage that just happened. I would have been shocked if we just
He is carrying, though.
Give up the first ban or not ban the Mauga. So you have to. A Nightmare banning the Lucio in response there.
You def not a KD saver. You're right, because I'm a playmaker. I see an opportunity. You know I'm gonna take the shot every time.
Mauga ban tickles me specifically.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm not scared of playing safe or playing dangerous.
At the end of the day, if your mental is crushed that hard by like that one pick, right? Because you're expecting to win that. There was a point in that app where
22 deaths who won the game. I literally came out the victor. I literally came out winning. I won the game.
We're gonna load on in to this next one.
I made a clutch play too.
Picked
I
by
won the
Spacestation.
game.
And if you've only just joined us, or if you don't recall, Spacestation chose to ban second on
You not even lying because that's the reason no team wants you anymore.
first. Now we're taking off the
You know what? Whatever, bro.
Just Rose.
Whatever.
Nightmare keeping their same roster in to some more rush from Painkiller, and that's what he's hovering. Going for the Orisa.
Whatever.
Painkiller's Orisa looked pretty good too. So I'm hoping that this is gonna be another look that this Nightmare team can show us. That Jack, I want to believe in this dive from Space Station so badly, but like you have to give
SSG is back on dive. This should be our map.
Yeah, no Ram, which was a little bit of their unmaking, right, on Circuit Royale.
Closing price now.
A variety of tools to do on the Winston, let's be fair, but not less than the Vortex. A bit of a more open map as well, of course. So Helen is going to have an easier time. It's whether actually if Painkiller...
Painkiller should die here. We got him bubbled off. He has no cooldowns. He's dead. 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 He's dead, right?
Kept alive by both Luke, Pino, and Lep. Perfect kills coming.
I'm done talking, bro.
About how like has been able to play really well.
I'm done watching, bro.
Of course, now the Orisa coming out here in the Bauga, completely exploding the Space Station squad. But Rocket was putting up some incredible numbers in that last map, or the last couple of flashpoints. And on Circuit Royale, Rocket on the Tracer was getting so many solo kills onto Space Station's backline, onto Seeker. Like, just the Freya can also kind of be a little bit easier.
Where's Rocket going?
Just get full clips into.
What?
And that's not going to be the Tracer.
What did he see?
Picking up that kill, but I think again, like, pay attention to how Rocket decides to kind of approach a lot of these fights, going through and following up on that damage that Chronic lays down.
Oh, don't die. If Cito dies there, it's a disaster. Managed to skip out on some of those bolts, but Rose, that's a checkpoint
already. Yeah, we saw like Nightmare actually got a big opening pick there. Chronic was able to get that kill onto Seeker, and then all from there, like Space Station has no choice except to back up. CJ finally gets the nano and can apply it over Helen, but Rocket again. Oh my goodness.
Another connection. CJ dead. Seeker down as well. Seeker hasn't found a kill yet. In fact, no one from Space Station has landed a single elimination. And Nightmare just going to continue to move the ball. They're going to finish this fight first by the looks of it. Rocket kind of like herding them like sheep. One small Tracer, the shepherd.
It's like the little ankle. Calling Tracer an ankle biter. But like that's how sheepdogs like herd sheep. I don't know, that's fine.
Stop sending that message, bro. Fuck your VIP.
Man, Terra's
just not found the same success on this pick as Chronic has right now. Oh, there's the
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
And a double for Sugar.
We're back.
Okay.
We're back.
Now,
Runasapi is the easiest map to reverse sweep.
Also, classically, Rose, when you have that forward spawn, it becomes a mid-tussle over and over and over again.
And Nightmare have the tools to really play into that. Terra Surge, the Rally, like Terra Surge, Rally, Ray. Nightmare have everything right now, still having both of the support ultimates to bank. Space Station do have the Rally, but I mean, oh my goodness, Painkiller, careful with the antis.
Oh, Terra Surge, it clips Kellene, gets dragged back in. His leap was just disrupted by Painkiller's ult. And then Chronic, he's just pinning them to his memory board right now. Nightmare get a team kill on Space Station once again, and that was a big investment from Space Station. This Nightmare going to round the corner, get the checkpoint again. Yeah, they got forward spawns, and they are sailing. They're cruising, Rose. They're cruising. It feels like Space Station might be a little boom.
This is certainly may appear that way. Oh no. I mean, Sage doesn't even have the nano. Rocket lands that pulse bomb onto Bliss, and I feel like Space Station gets sent backwards with the S key. Oh, okay. The antis have been good from CJ, and like we do get the nano online for Kellen, but But like, this is tough defense that Nightmare are putting up here.
Nice eat there by Painkiller, and Rocket gets another solo kill. Another one. Pulse bomb from Seeker. Trying to hits the wall. Lucamino.
That's Sugar Free, actually.
Shrugs it off. And now Sugar Free, with only a single blink, gets rolled by Rocket. Space Station kind of blasting off again right now as Nightmare looking for this full cap. Rose, it is just an absolute crumbling from Space Station Gaming.
Nightmare have this. They have this in the bag. It's going to be a full cap. How do they actually stand up to this when Kellen and CJ are both dead? We've got the Terror Surge from Painkiller ready to go at spawn.
Okay.
Hey, see, guess what? All right, okay. We need more from Space Station, though. We need something else. They are so close to just finishing this map. Rocket slain, finally. He's out of the picture. There's 5 minutes to go, roughly. They're still fighting on this last point. Ooh, nice movement there from Chronic. Takes down Seeker in the skies. Parting gift.
It's a good enough delay, though, that, again, Nightmares still have these forward spawns. Look at the difference in these eliminations as well. I mean, this is
14-2.
These casters,
Crazy. I mean,
the casters even think it's over, bro. Stop. It's not.
Yeah, 143-6.
it's very,
5 minutes.
very difficult to come back.
Ace game.
There is still some time left in the bank and a couple of ults here, but once again, I mean, like, come in with rally. Killer.
What?
Goodbye, Seeker. That is fading, and so is your life. Taking us 1 HP, quite literally 1 HP there. Heroics from Sugar Free, yep, denied by Rocket and Chronic. Got forward spawns, and they're just gonna push the bot in.
Honestly, it's just round robin, bro. This shit do not matter. It's round robin. This shit does not matter.
Yeah, Rocket pushes
Like, everyone
so
knows round
far
robin is just
forward,
Mickey
getting
Mouse.
bullied away from the point. Nightmare come back in with Ray advantage, though. If like Lep is just a couple of seconds away from being able to get that. They also still have Pulse and Bola shot, and so it's not like Space Station can easily approach this midpoint. I don't know, whiff there from Rocket.
Still good, he'll get another one. It's all good. If Sugar Free can repeat that. Nice Bola shot there.
Okay.
But Sugar Free getting nanoed means.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's 1v6!
Goodness, Sana players.
He's 1v6!
When they saw that one added to the game. All right, okay. Space Station get.
He said he's winning this.
On a Nightmare side of the map, but with only 3 minutes to go, an array here for Nightmare could be a tough hill to descend.
The Relic can help to even up a little bit of that differential, and so can the Primal Rage, but I just feel like there's been so many sharp shots here from Nightmare. I want to see this instant replay, though, that we are unfortunately not going to get to see because the fight is starting.
Well, good. There's the rally, though, popped by Bliss. And already Rocket looking for the backline. Kellen's even popped the Primal Rage here. This response to the Ray is going to work out for Kellen this time as he finds Lep and Lucamino.
When a beast gets unleashed,
Still,
let me
a
know.
clean one at that. If they can survive,
That trade was so bad.
Okay, Sugar Free dying, not too bad. It's a Tracer. They're going to get back in time, but Space Station, they've still got this checkpoint to cap.
Maybe another recontest too. I mean, the fact
Chris Paul hits a huge 3. Shut up, bro. Oh my god, shut up.
Then Nightmare can get a good recontest. Oh, but you're cutting it very close there, as Rocket's gonna have to be the one to touch.
Okay, yeah, misses that pulse too. As Kellen trades for Chronic. You see a little parting gift there from Chronic, sticking those explosive bolts in him. Seeker. Just managed to tag Lep there, but Lep gets out of the way. Dashes behind that building, out of sight of the Freya. Now Painkiller under a little bit of duress. The stick does end up connecting, but he's so tanky. Despite even the rally actually applying a little bit of overheal, he still ends up going down. But Nightmare are on the pursuit. They want these kills, they want these staggers. With a minute and 20 seconds to go, it's looking rather dire.
That rally was a little too late to save Painkiller, but it still got the job done. Being able to pick up those squishier targets and that inspire healing as well, making sure that Chronic could continue to deliver those final blows. This bot's moving fast, like again, going pretty far into Nightmare territory before Space Station come back and take it. But Painkiller having a terror surge, like that's something that's going to be quite difficult for Spacestation to actually step up to.
He's cheating. He's just cheating.
Chronic takes him out from a downtown. As soon as you see that second bolt in you, you're done. And Kellen forced to almost AFK there in that little side room. That kills CJ. All Rose, this is slowly slipping away from Space Station, or it has been ever since Nightmare got 143 meters to 0.
30
Not looking
seconds
good.
left. That's
Alan
it.
getting chased. He's dead. 25 seconds. Perfection required, but Rose on push, it's almost impossible. And they're going to push this in almost to completion, in fact. I mean, there's only a couple of meters left. The Terror Surge drags everybody in. He's a free recontest for you.
No, no, they did no, no, they did not do that. They did not do that. No, they did not do that.
Seconds to go, guys, and they have got control.
They did not do that. It's not over, bro.
Because it's a battle.
They did not do that, bro. No, you did not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy.
I mean, Jack, it's not impossible.
They did not do that shit.
I mean, Bullet Shot could do some work here from Seeker. You just can't get taken out before you can use it.
Exactly. Another missed pulse on there by Rocket, but here comes the rallies. Bliss, not unable to save CJ. That's a crucial kill by Rocket. The bot has to be contested as well, as Chronic and Rocket do it yet again. And there it is. Now you can fly the screen prod. There you go. Nightmare. 3-1 over Space Station. I think Kellen's alive, but not for much longer, as Space Station drift out into the loneliness of space, and Nightmare living the dream, taking down one of the top dogs of North America.
Wow, Nightmare. They might have new players on the team. But
What did I do?
old organization. Now, sitting
Everyone knows round robin doesn't matter, bro. Everyone literally knows round robin never mattered.
At that mid-season Madness Land Ash, who would know that there are different players on this team based on that win last?
You just repping SSG is bad luck. You know what? Fine. You want me to step down? Is that what y'all want? You want me to step down from SSG?
From Nightmare going into our second day of stage 2 for NA, and for SSG, this is a match where we expected them to be able to bounce back. This is not the result that we were expecting whatsoever.
How did Sang? No, you know I'm taking a screenshot of this. I'm not forgetting this.
Nightmare were able to garner after that win on Suravasa there, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, they were dying on that Winston Hill. On that last map, they were really truly believing they could do it. Same with Circuit Royale. The turnaround, when it came down to it, crunch time, if you will, the Wrecking Ball matched against the Amalgam, and it all started falling apart. And then the mental game, I think, plays a big factor in that as well. You just got reverse swept on Suravasa. You go onto a push map, and you've got, like, I think it was like 3 meters. It's basically nothing, right? Against 146, basically a completion on that map. Like, mentally, how do you come back from that? That is so difficult for Space Station. There's a lot of veterancy on this team, and you expect them to kind of, ride that and be like, okay, it's fine. That it's still.
I have no thoughts, man.
It's just.
I have no thoughts.
Nightmare. They're just playing with them at that point. They know they have to lose like 10 fights in a row for Space Station to gain the lead back again.
Yeah, it's a lot of meterage to have.
Okay, like,
but I think something else
from a realistic caster standpoint, I feel like Space Station really is going to struggle a lot in these brawl metas. Like, the brawl metas, they don't look that strong at all. Like, it looks like everyone's all over the place. Like, I don't know. They're missing their timing so bad. Like, one goes in, one goes out. They're not very coordinated. The backline's like dying. The front lines, I don't know. It just doesn't look that good. Dive, I mean, they look super strong on Winston comps, but some Winston comps you just can't play. Like, you just can't play Winston comp everywhere.
And it makes it so much more exciting for the NA region, right? And that's
It's just looking a little fucked.
to be going up against players like Seeker and Sugar Free.
I wouldn't blame it on any player either. It's like a team game too.
Especially in that Tracer head-to-head, right? But I'm actually like,
Here are the stats.
for Nightmare, but I'm also devastated at the fact that we don't get to talk to SSG about that ban situation on Suravasa. We are assuming, obviously, that it was to protect the Winston going into later portions of the series, but it was crazy to see that first time that we have seen a team actually give up that first ban here, Jack, is something definitely to look out for.
Yeah, no, the brawl, like from a real spectator point of view, the brawl from SSG is really rough. If they can clean that up, I'm sure they'll find a lot more ease in winning.
Bait ban, like, okay, you ban the Winston, okay, that's fine, because we can.
Because I don't think Kellen plays Malga at all. I actually genuinely think you need a Malga player in the meta right now. Malga is just always meta. Like, look at every single major, every single tournament, Malga is always played.
Winston Baller is best hero, for sure.
I think you actually need a Malga player.
In the Ram mirror, the Ursa mirror, like eventually you switch.
I'm doing good.
It just doesn't work out. Like, Space Station are full of just star players. It's just, I feel like a small fumble from them.
See, this is what I was thinking. I was like, why wouldn't they just play Hawk on these brawl maps? I feel like Hawk can play these brawl things so good.
Same banner.
But I think they dropped Hawk.